Hello and welcome to today's vlog. Welcome to this week's vlog. I'm overwhelmed. I forgot I had a meeting at work 30 minutes before lunch and then it ran late. So it ran into what my normal lunchtime would be. Like, it's not like I don't still get the full hour. It just ran over and it threw me off because I forgot I had it all together. But we are starting this week's vlog out with a little haul. And I know there's gonna be the first thought, everybody who watched my vlog, the first thought that just popped into your brain, Jonna, I thought you want to know by. Jonna, I thought you said you're 30. You just don't care to collect makeup anymore. And you would be absolutely right, my friends. I am on a no buy and I don't feel the need to blindly collect makeup anymore. However, here's what happened. Colourpop did, Lucy's texting me. I will text you in just a second, Lucy. Actually, she's texting me twice. Hold on, because I think it's about the thumbnail. One moment. I apologize for that interruption. So here's the deal. Colourpop recently did 30% off. Colourpop does a lot of sales, so like this is not out of the ordinary. However, 30% is like the higher end of the sales they do, and it was like free shipping period, I believe, at least in the US. Their shipping worldwide is just not great. I understand. I'm sorry. I wish they would change it because like they're a big enough company or whatever. However, they did 30% off, and so I was like, well, it would just be stupid not to stock up on the products I use a lot. However, I didn't realize, like when I had this thought, I was like, yeah, like every product I put on my face is Colourpop. It's really not anymore. Like the only products I really would like need to stock up on a sale would be eyebrows, something I do every day, and foundation, something I do almost every day. I'm not much of a concealer wearer these days, and when I do, it's not the Colourpop concealer anymore. It's the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. So that being said, I did stock up on the Colourpop Feather Effect Styling Wax for your brows. I've used this, I've talked about it, I've talked about how much I love it. And I've been, for a minute there, for about 2 weeks, I was using that NYX brow glue and I did like it, but I certainly did not like it more than this. So this is a fresh, clean one. Just is like a clear wax. Smells nice. Not that that matters, but it smells nice. And it's like $8. Run it through your brows, then run whatever preferred brow product you use. If you're using a brow pencil, I don't get you. I don't understand you. That's not for me. I am strictly a fine tip brow marker kind of gal, and we are going to talk about that because my brows and I have been fighting, you guys. They have been fighting with me. Anyway, so I picked up 2 of these. Probably should have gone ahead and gotten 3, but really this lasts quite a while. Obviously not as long as soap, because soap you are literally never gonna go through. But this is, I'm not through my first one, but I do see a dent. So I was like, well, might as well just like, this will probably be like a year worth of brow product. We'll see. I'll update you in a year. And while I was there, I went really off topic. I don't use all Colourpop anymore like I used to. I used to use their foundation, their concealer, their mascara, their everything. And their mascara is really flaky on me. Like it just flakes and smudges all over my face, which is a problem I have with a lot of mascaras, but that one in particular just did not work for me. Their foundations, all of them, I've enjoyed. I'm not using them. There's ones I like more. Here's the thing, the Wet n Wild, like $3 dewy photo focus foundation is the best foundation in the world. I wore it in Jamaica for my wedding day when I was sweating everything off of my face, but my foundation just stayed and looked beautiful. I just love it. There's nothing that can beat it. So then I was like stuck here with just 2 products. And yes, there was free shipping, but if I'm making an order, I might as well knock like a couple things off my wish list, you know? Not that I need more lipsticks. Listen, I'm a crazy person is the problem. Do I blindly collect makeup anymore? No, because I did pass on the Powerpuff Girls collection, even though it hurt my soul. I will go back and get those blushes just so we're all on the same page. Like I will, but I didn't get everything. I didn't get anything yet, so I'm doing good. I did, however, pick up 2 lipsticks and then their new lip formula. So their lippy sticks to this day, probably still my favorite lip formula that they've ever done. I do really like the Luxe lipsticks that they don't ever release any new ones of, and like got rid of half the ones that they did, but it's fine. I picked up Nice Things. This is a really pretty, just like a peachy corally pink, still on the nude side, but just has some color to it, you know what I mean? And then I picked up the one I'm wearing today, which actually might be my favorite nude lipstick. This is ColourPop They're all ColourPop. I didn't need to say that. This is Fab, F-A-B, and it is just a beautiful, beautiful nude. I'm obsessed. Love it. Also, the feeling of their lipsticks is absolutely unreal to me. That one is like, it's a matte formula. It's not like an ultra matte, obviously. Not super drying. I don't know, I just really like it. That's also a guess just from the feel of it. They don't put the formula that they did on the bottom anymore, so that's upsetting. Anyway, moving on. Everything is rolling off of my bed. It's fine. I picked up, this looks like the exact same product, just two of it, doesn't it? I am who I am, guys. They released a new product. It is called a Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain, and it is what it sounds like. It's a glossy lip stain. They did a like cherry collection, and these reds are different. It's hard to tell with like the glare of the window, and they're really not different enough to justify it. I messed up, y'all. But they're very beautiful. They're a really nice summer red because they are exactly what they sound like. You put them on, they're like a big, bright, glossy look, and then as you wear it throughout the day, it just turns into a stain. Not like this new revolutionary idea, but it is new for ColourPop, and as a ColourPop fan, addict, if you will, I had to have them. I haven't worn them like out for a day, but I did try them on the other day and it was very pretty. Last thing we have to talk about, my brows that we've been fighting with. So when I first switched from Glossier Brow Flick to the NYX Lift and Snatch Brow Tint Pen, I was using the brunette shade because I love blonde hair with a dark, fluffy, bold brow. Like, that is it for me. I love it. However, one day they were out of it. They're always out of that shade, to be honest. And so I switched to a lighter shade. The one that they had that was lighter than that one was caramel. I picked it up. It was like with the like blonde shades. So I was like, I mean, it'll be light, but it'll still be fine. Put it on. Really, really liked it. Like, I even remember talking to Lucy and she was like, Jonna, I really like that color for your brows. Like, I like it better than the brunette. So I kept using it because I liked it as well. I woke up one day, did my brows, and my brows were so red that I just took them off and went out into the public with no brows. And if you know me, that's not me. I like my brows done. And so I just like, I didn't know what it was. I know this product in general, these pins in general, the way that you store them affect how the product works, especially I found with the NYX ones. If I store it like this, it's fine, but sometimes I'll think it's empty and it's really not. If you store it like this, too much product comes out. If you store it the other way, no product comes out. And I don't know if it's just like the way I'm storing it was making it more red, because when I first used that product, there was not a tinge of red in that product. Like, yes, it was a warmer product, but like I looked like, y'all, I used to have red hair. That's so crazy that I've never vlogged with red hair. I had red hair for so long. I used to have red hair, and it would have matched my red hair. Definitely not this blonde hair though. It was bad. And so I knew I had a brunette pin that I had purchased right before I decided to stick with the caramel, because I'd gone back and I'd found one and I purchased it, and then I was like, you know what, I actually really like this. So I stuck with it. I used it and it was really red too. And so I don't know if they've reformulated their colors or what, but they were doing me dirty because I was doing my brows to the point that even my husband, who notices nothing that I change in my entire routine, like if I change something, nothing, doesn't notice it. Thinks I'm beautiful, but will not notice if I change something as simple as like the color of my brows. He was like, your brows have been really red lately. Hold on, I dropped. Sorry. And I said, yeah, I know, I'm really upset about it. And so I went to the store and I decided we're gonna try this color. This is the color Ash Brown. It is the exact color of my brow hairs. Like, that is my brow hair color. Hello to the big zit who decided to take up residence on my eyebrow. Love that for me. But it's really good. It's doing me good. If this turns red in any way, shape, or form, switching back to Glossier, and I really don't want to do that because I don't like the product as much. I don't like the product itself is fine. However, it has a thicker tip. Like, the tip of this is so fine I love her. And also it like dries out so fast. This dries out too fast, faster than I would like it to, but not as fast as the Glossier. And so I really just, I'm hoping that this works for me because I'm very frustrated about it. However, that is all I have to say, all I have to haul. That is what I bought. Now I'm gonna eat lunch. A new place opened up in Murfreesboro called Mac and Stacks. And it's literally just a mac and cheese and grilled cheese place. And if you know me, I can't open it. If you know me, I can't open boxes, but I love mac and cheese and grilled cheese. I did not get a grilled cheese. I just got the mac and cheese. Oh my God, this looks so good. You know how sometimes you buy like mac and cheese from a restaurant and they're just trying to be too fancy with it? And it's like, I really could have just done Kraft mac and cheese. That's how I am most times. I like a gourmet mac and cheese, but sometimes it's like, wow, I could just use a classic mac and cheese. And so I'm hoping that's kind of what this is. It's just like a really good mac and cheese, like just one level up from Kraft, you know? Oh, it's out of this world. It's so good. They have a lot of different ones. Like they had one that was like a southern version. I almost got that one. It had pimento cheese in it. And so it was like this plus pimento cheese, and it had fried chicken on top. I just wasn't feeling fried chicken. They also have like a classic barbecue one that has like pulled brisket on top. I don't know. They just had a lot of options. Austin got like a grilled cheese with steak, like sirloin steak on it. It was really good. I could use some salt. I'm not gonna put salt on it because I'm trying to lower my sodium intake. I'm actually, okay. I'm so sad. Okay, let's talk about this really quick. I'll pick the cheese up, mac and cheese up in a second. I'm not starting it yet because I really want to do like a straight 30 days of this. I'm trying to switch to a slightly more anti-inflammatory diet. You guys know I complain in every single video that I have severe tinnitus. I hear just a whooshing sound in my ear 24/7. And I've done like some research on things. I've been to the doctor for it. My doctor told me, so I've joined some groups like on Facebook just to see, I'm like playing with these swatches, sorry. Just to see like what other people are doing for their tinnitus because it's literally ruining my life. Like I'm not being dramatic, it's ruining my life. And a lot of people have been able to go to the doctor and get like something to at least find the root cause of it so that they can like figure out how to at least help it a little bit. Like some people just will never have any relief from their tinnitus. However, I can't live like this anymore. I also have misophonia. Like I don't mean to be dramatic, and a hypochondriac. But certain sounds make me angry, like physically make my blood boil. I don't mean to be crazy. I just am. And I can't live like this. Like it's ruining my life. I can't. And so the first thing that I read when I joined one of those groups was that an anti-inflammatory diet helps a lot of people's tinnitus. And so I said, I mean, if it could be as easy as switching to an anti-inflammatory diet, which is also a very healthy foods diet, which I mean, like won't hurt, you know, if I ate healthier. So essentially what I want to do is do 30 days of like a strict anti-inflammatory diet just to see like, does it actually work? Because I don't want there to be any other factors of like, if I changed anything else, just 100% 30 days like that. I think I was going to start it like while I was here, but I think it's just going to be easier once I do the move. I have started making small changes, and I'm not going to lie, I have noticed a difference on the days that I like eat a really nice anti-inflammatory breakfast and lunch and then just do whatever for dinner. And then after dinner, I'm like, okay, wow, the ringing is here. It's great. I love it. So this does not fit that ideal, but dang, what the heck? I don't cuss on my channel. Listen, I'm gonna go eat this now because it's really good. And he's mixed up. I got a really good bite. So that's that. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm gonna go grocery shopping today. I'm also, actually, one more thing. I'm absolutely panicked about moving. Not like actually panicked, and not like actually just about moving, about packing. The moving process, whatever. Like I'm gonna drive, the distance is fine. Packing. We leave in exactly 30 days. I would like to be packed the week before that, which gives me 23 days to be packed by the Friday before we leave. I gotta do this, you guys. I have to do this. I have to. 23 days to pack my whole house. So far, I have no single whole room. So that's great for me. So I'm gonna do that tonight, tomorrow night, every night, and for the foreseeable future. Okay, now that's all I have. I'll talk to you later. She was laying here really nice and sweet and purring. Then I pulled the camera out to film us in love. She farted, stood up, and I had to grab her again. She's my favorite cat in the world. That's actually a lie. Listen, you guys. Prior to Milo trying to save my life, I didn't have a favorite cat. We'll just leave it at that. We'll just leave it there. I do love this cat so much, though. I'm obsessed with her. Her IBS drives me absolutely mad. Absolutely mad. But, I mean, it happens to the best of us, you know? Can't control if you get IBS in life, I guess. Lizzie! I've been really good about making the bed every day, and the cats have been loving it. I think that's why they like the guest room, is because that bed's always made. So, I mean, if it gets them in here where I can like see them every time I go to the bathroom, I'm happy. That's all I need in life, is for my cats to be near so that I can look at them obsessively. That's not for me.
Sir, I was trying to read my book when you came in here, aggressively rubbing against my iPad with your face, and now it's just you want to be you want to be the little spoon. He likes to be the little spoon. Are you making biscuits? Are you okay? Apparently this is the rest of my evening. I'm sorry for assuming that I had free will, Milo.
Hello. So, I doing a little packing. It's not like actual packing, you know, but it's something that needs to be put away for the move. So I truly wish I was as smart. Hold on. Just on my chai tea that I just got, and it just looks so good. I had to get some. Sorry. Hi, Elizabeth. She's screaming. Okay. Back on track. I wish I was as smart as all my friends. Every single one of my friends, so stinking smart, and I just don't understand why they got that gene, and I just didn't. Like, I'm just not a smart person. Like, I have a lot of weird random facts. Like, ask me the history of national parks and I will literally give it all to you. However, buy two prints from Hatch Show Print, almost get sold a $2 tube for these to be sitting in for 2 months, not 2 months, a month. Oh my God, way less than 30 days. I'm at like 27, I think, till I remove. And I'm like, yeah, sure. And then my friend's like, don't you have those framed pictures that you need to move as well? Like, just put them in there. So Sandell, if you're watching this, thank you. That's exactly what we're doing today. So I have my 2 prints that I showed in the last vlog, the Are You from Tennessee, because you're the only 10 I see. And then my Tennessee, just like cute. I think this would be really cute in Austin's office actually. And we are going to put them in one of my wedding pictures. I haven't showed these since I framed them and had Austin hang them. This is not my favorite of the 3, but I do love this picture. We can show those later if you want to talk about them. I love my wedding pictures literally so much. I'm absolutely obsessed. If you're looking for a wedding photographer, my photographers, oh God, getting this open is not easy. My photographers, their like company name is Coastal Roads Photography, I guess. Mason and Mackenzie, the cutest little married couple from Chattanooga, Tennessee. We hired them before, I can't get them all open. We hired them before we even knew we were moving to Tennessee, and then we moved out here. Unfortunately, I haven't gotten to see them because they are literally so busy, and then they just bought a bunch of land that they're about to build a house on, but they are absolutely incredible. And I love my wedding pictures so much. They're amazing. You should hire them. I will link them below because they're absolutely incredible. Sorry, I was trying to let that fall. But anyway, Sandel was like, just put them in the frame. And would you just look at that? She's an actual genius because now they won't get rolled up and I won't have to set like hard books on them because I actually am getting rid of most of my books. I think the only books I'm keeping are like, listen, you guys, this is intense because I went through a phase as a teenager where I collected like every cover of Harry Potter possible. So I got like the British ones. They did like an adult cover. It was not like, that sounds so inappropriate. It was not like inappropriate in any way, shape, or form. It was just like a less, it wasn't an illustrated version. It was like, there were pictures on them. I think they only did like 2 of them with the adult versions. But yay, that worked great. We'll hang this back up for a couple weeks before we take them down and bubble wrap them. But I'm getting rid of like all my Harry Potter books except for my original set and my illustrated ones because those are obviously for my future children, duh. And then I'm gonna keep my John Green books. But I think everything else that I have, I'm gonna go ahead and donate because I've just really been, I don't know if I've talked about this, I've been really enjoying reading on the iPad. I used to be like vehemently anti-ebook, but ever since I started, a little spot on the top of my brow is fine. Ever since I started reading on them, on the iPad, I am obsessed because it tells you like exactly what % you're done with the book. And I really, really like that. And I also just love that there's less items in my house. Moving and getting rid of things, like I'm definitely not a minimalist by any means. There's not a single universe that would describe me as a minimalist. However, there's just things that are unnecessary in the home. And right now for me, that is physical books because I can just have them on the iPad. I can see exactly how many pages I have left in a chapter. I can see exactly what % of the book I am complete. And I've been really enjoying reading. I mean, I've literally only read 2 books. I'm on my 3rd right now since last month. It was way more. I used to read a lot as a kid and a teenager, but in my old age, I've just strayed from reading and now I'm finally in a reading mood again. So that's been fun. I've been reading the Carly Moore series by, I think her name is Denise Grover Swank. If I'm wrong, I'll correct myself. But it's a really good series that takes place in East Tennessee, which if you know anything about me, obviously I live in Tennessee for now for 27 more days. But I love East Tennessee. I love East Tennessee. We have visited almost every trip we've made in Tennessee has been to East Tennessee. I love Chattanooga. I love obviously the national park. I'm actually thinking I'm going to, depending on how much packing I can get done this weekend, I want to make one trip to the national park again before we leave. So I think that's gonna be next weekend. But outside of like Alaska, East Tennessee is one of my favorite places on the not on the planet, but in the United States. So I love that it takes place there. Not that it matters, but it does take place in East Tennessee. And it's a nice little, I don't know that I would really, I think it's categorized as thriller. It's not necessarily scary, but it is like she's on the run from her father who was going to murder her. And then she ends up in this small little bitty town, which is of course a really great place to hide because there's not so much as cell phone coverage, much less like security cameras or anything for him to find her. But I'm only on book 3, like 4 chapters in. So I'm sure at one point in this story he finds her. But I did an and I have this bad habit of like reading ahead. The iPad lets you, or not like the iPad, but the Apple bookstore lets you sample like 3 chapters of a book, which is really nice. By the way, 3 chapters is such a nice like length to see if like you're really gonna be into the book. And I read ahead and, you know, of course, there's a nice little romantic interest. And of course, there's 2 in this series. And she's kind of not going with the one that I was wanting her to, even though, you know, listen, it's toxic. The one she's going with is definitely the better choice. But it's fine. I spoiled it. I know who she's with now, even though at this point in the book, they're just friends. So that's where we're at. I've been loving reading though. I have a very long list. I was FaceTiming with Lucy the other day and talking about books, and I was like, I'm gonna read this book and this book and this book. I think the next book I'm gonna read, I don't know. So the 6th book in the series I'm currently reading comes out in September. This is so boring to you guys. It's fine. Hi, this is my vlog. So there's 6 books in the series. The next one, the 6th, comes out in September, and I'm currently reading the 3rd. So I'd kind of like to finish the other 3, the 3 that I'm working on, before that comes out. But I also, I was at Target the other day, and the book, the Southerners Book Club's Guide to something, I'll post a picture here. That caught my eye, and I was reading about it, and I was like, oh, that sounds like a good book, so I would like to read that as well. It kind of gives me like Santa Clarita Diet vibes, which I loved. Rest in peace. I can't believe that that show didn't get picked up for another season. I'm literally still so mad about it. But alas, I want to read that. But I kind of want to finish this series before September, so I don't know. We'll just see. I'm just gonna have to read more. I've actually been going to bed at literally 9 o'clock. No, that's way past my bedtime. I'm in bed by 8:30 on a normal day. I've been going to bed at like 6 o'clock, like finishing work, doing like a chore, making or getting dinner, going to bed and reading until I fall asleep every night. So maybe we'll just read faster. So that's all I have for now. Oh, no, it's not. Hold on. I got myself a package in the mail. And we'll go ahead and open that together. Is this video just things I buy on my no buy? Maybe, but since I started getting the acrylics, I mean, always, necklaces are hard to put on in general. I've always kept my nails longish, but ever since I switched to acrylics, like putting necklaces on is just a real pain in the butt. And when I go to the office, end of next month, I am not necessarily going to want to be bothering with that. Like, I can't ask Austin to put a necklace on me because half the time I'll be leaving before he's even awake. But anyway, to make it easier on all parties involved so he doesn't have to do it now, I went on and found these little magnetic clasps. So they come apart and they're a really nice magnet. I was worried that they wouldn't be strong enough because they were really cheap. They were like $8 for 12 of them. And then there's just a clasp on either side that you can connect to the clasps of your necklaces, and then you just whoop, and your necklace is on. So I'm really excited about that. They sell them in gold, rose gold, and silver. I will link them below if you're interested. However, I just got the gold. Gold and rose gold is really the only color I wear, and I don't have any rose gold necklaces. I'm actually kind of moving away from rose gold. So I think I've talked about it before, just all kinds of vlogs. I love my ring so much. When we were talking about getting married, I had sent Austin like 3 or 4 rings that I liked. And you know, that way it's still a surprise, but I still ended up with something that I like. And they were all rose gold. Now, we were very, very poor when we got engaged, so I had sent him like $200 rings, like something that wasn't going to break the bank. Not even thinking like that one day we would upgrade, although we will after this story. But just, I know what I like. I like a larger ring. I like rose gold. And what I liked definitely was not in any kind of budget that we had. So I was like, just get something like along these lines, and that's it. Well, rose gold, my understanding of it is that like it's not an actual gold, obviously. And so what I've always been told by jewelers is that like rose gold, if it's something you're wearing every day, would need to be redipped every few years. Well, the jeweler that we went through does not offer redipping. On their Etsy page, they say they do, but they didn't. I reached out like saying, hey, I would like to pay for a redipping service. Like it says to like reach out before I buy, because it was listed there. And they said, yeah, you're over warranty. That's only good for 30 days. Sir, I wasn't even engaged after 30 days. Like, the ring was owned for more than 30 days before I was engaged. And so he offered me 20% off, and I was like, well, I don't want to just buy a new ring every 2 years. I'd rather have a ring that was just good forever. So I think the next ring that I get will probably be gold. I have some ideas. We've been talking about it, upgrading here in the next couple of years. And I'm thinking about going a little more vintage Art Deco style. and I'm very excited about it. So we're just looking into that, but it's not gonna be for a little bit. But I think I've just preferred in my older age, I say that a lot, I'm literally only 30, but I've really just been preferring gold, yellow gold. I do not like silver. I don't know what it is about silver. I'm just not a fan at all. I don't think I have a single pair. Ma'am, she's playing with a piece of food in my blinds. Just kidding. I think that she found, what is that? What is that, baby girl? Just kidding, it was a sticker from when we ordered mac and stacks, that mac and cheese earlier in the vlog. So that's my stories for today. I think after work, how do you think I know? I need to run over to Old Navy, you know, because I'm on a no-buy. And I just desperately need a new pair of jeans. My favorite pair got a hole, like a big hole right in the crotch. And you know, big thighs, they save lives, I guess, but they don't save jeans. So I need to go get a pair of jeans. It's been on my to-do list for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I'm just like at the point that the jeans that I have one pair that I really like, but it's like that pair that has the seam down the front. They're just not everyday jeans. They're not every outfit jeans. And then the other pair that I have is a pair of skinny jeans. I donated those. I'm so over skinny jeans. Like, I'm just over it. I just like a nice, like slightly cropped, slightly flared jean. You know, I just love like 70s, 60s style. And that's really what I'm kind of moving towards. So I prefer a little bit of a flare. Not like a big old flare, but like a little bit of a flare. And then the only other pair I have is like a straight leg pair. And it's just a little too big in my waist. The only skinny part of me is my waist. And so I just need a new pair. So we're gonna go. I have some birthday money and absolutely nothing that I want to spend it on. I have not thought of a single thing that I want to spend the birthday money that I have on. So I think I'm gonna go to Old Navy, buy a pair of jeans, you know, maybe a dress too. I got the money to spend, so that's where we're at. I will update you later once I've put these on necklaces, and we will see you once I've hopefully purchased a pair of jeans. Also, I hope that we can try them on. I know Target opened their dressing rooms.
Are you the happiest girl in the world? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I think it's the happiest girl in the whole world.
Good morning, friends. It's Saturday. Happy Saturday. I just ran an errand. I'm a little irritated, I'm not gonna lie. So yesterday, I went looking for jeans. Did I find jeans? No. I don't know. I said I don't like skinny jeans, and I don't. And I thought that they were out of style as well. So tell me why every store I went to, I haven't done my hair yet, y'all. Tell me why every store I went to, all I had were freaking skinny jeans. I went to 2 different stores. I didn't have the heart to brave American Eagle yesterday, so I just did Target and Old Navy. Nothing. So I ended up ordering some online. My bronzer looks a little harsh right now in this lighting. It's fine. So I don't know. I'm just irritated. So I ended up, instead of jeans, purchasing 3 shirts and a toothpaste. And you know what? 2 of the 3 shirts I have to return. Well, not return. I'm going to exchange them. I just finished exchanging one. So I got this like cute, it's this little short sleeve button up with this cute little like collar. It's linen. It's a little cropped. It's real cute on. I grabbed the XXL. No, it was a large. They had it on the wrong hanger. So I went back today to exchange it. You know what they didn't have? XXL. So I tried the XL on because the fitting rooms are open now. And to my joy, it did fit. I would have preferred the XXL just for a little looser fit, but it's fine. Also, while I was there, they had the electric tie-dye, the cherry limeade, Alani knew. So I got one for me and one for Crystal. She better be excited. Anyway, I said that so aggressively. Anyway, the other shirt I got from Old Navy is this really cute like wrap shirt, but it's only like half of a wrap. Like the other half, there's like a little thing the thing goes through, but then it just comes back around to tie in the front. Like you just put it that way so that you can tie it because it won't fit all the way around. It's just made to tie in the front. And I get it home and that little thing is busted. So it'll only tie in the back. But when you tie it in the back, that's just like, it's boob city. And I bought it as a work shirt. So I need to go to Old Navy after this to exchange that. But first I'm gonna eat some chicken minis. I've not been in a Chick-fil-A mood lately. I've burnout, but I'm always in the mood for Chick-fil-A breakfast. And I got myself a lemonade. Anyway, tired. That's what I am. Crystal and I are going to downtown Nashville today. It was a very last minute thing. I was not expecting it. I was just planning to pack all day today, but apparently that's my plan for tomorrow. So I will see you later in Nashville. Maybe I'll do a haul once I've exchanged my Old Navy things. I'm literally so annoyed about having to go back to Old Navy, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Maybe since it's early, I will pop into American Eagle and see what they have in the way of jeans. I don't know if they carry 18 in store. You know how a lot of stores, they just carry up to 16, and then if they have extended sizes, that's online. Like people 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, like they don't want to try their jeans on. I have big feelings about that. Like even if you, like if you're worried you're not going to sell them, just buy less. But here's the thing. There's a lot of plus size women in the world. We want jeans and we want to try them on. They will sell. Probably better than like you 6, 8, 10, 12, 14s. I'm just saying. Gosh. Why don't people consult me on their decisions? Their marketing decisions, you know? So I'm just annoyed this morning, so that's what I have to say. As you can see, I've still not done my hair. But just to add to the list of things that have annoyed me today, we've taken Austin's truck in. I'm currently waiting for him. We had to take his truck in for maintenance for the second time for the same issue since we bought this truck 3 months ago. 3 months. Don't buy Chevrolet. That's all I have to say. I'm so irritated about it. So irritated about it. I just cannot believe 3 months. Twice for the same issue. I mean, it's just truly thrilling, you know? And the thing is like, I'm so irritated. We figure you fix the issue once, like it's whatever, like it's an issue, like cars have issues, whatever. You fix the issue, it doesn't happen again for like a long time, you know what I mean? Like a long time. So Austin added like Line-X lining to the bed, put a truck like a bed lid on it, which adds value to the car. However, like if we wanted to sell the vehicle, which right now we technically like easily could because everybody is, because of like the chip shortage from COVID, I think, I don't really know what caused it, probably COVID. Like we easily could sell it because people are like, dealerships are buying especially trucks right now, like just left and right. And Austin actually has gotten a call with an offer. However, truck was 2 weeks old and someone chipped the paint on it. And then apparently Chevrolet just uses really cheap freaking paint because his bumper has a scratch on it as well. And so I don't want to go and pay to have that fixed so that we don't lose like the value if we were to sell it. But I just don't know. I don't know what to do about it. Like, we're so frustrated because we'd like to just like sell it because we would get what it's worth or more, probably more right now. But at the same time, there's a shortage in cars and he's not gonna like get the same car that's given him so much trouble. Like he really wants a Ford Raptor, but those are literally impossible to come by. So we're just extremely irritated in general because this is like Ridiculous. It's a 3-month-old truck, and we've taken it in for the same issue twice. And luckily it's under warranty, so we haven't had to pay anything. But oh, God forbid if they try to charge us for that. Listen, I don't often become a Karen, but let me tell you, I would be walking in there, guns blazing, ripping some people a new booty hole. Anyway, my husband's here, so I'm gonna stop complaining.
Hi. Was you waiting for mommy?